Okay, Comrade Osifo, you are a member of the Refineries Rehabilitation Committee. Now, tell us, or rather explain the operations of this rebirth we're seeing, and of course, how would this, douse the perceived fears that the refinery is not actually dispensing?
No. Again, I've said it elsewhere as well, that Nigerians that have been skeptical today, that the refinery is not working, that is blending and all that, first, we don't have to blame them in any way because over the years, the expectations have actually been so high and the deliverables has been relatively low. So they have all the reasons in the world to be a bit skeptical. But in all reality, the refinery today is working the process that gives us PMS. A lot of people does not really understand because actually, if you refine 1 barrel of crude, it's going to give you about 170 liters of product. That 170 liters is broken down to 73 liters of PMS, about 39 liters of diesel, which we call DPK, then about 7 liters, diesel, which we call AGO, and about 7 liters of DPK, which we popularly refer to as kerosene. And the other component makes 51 liters. So if you add them, it gives you 170. But that 170 liters that you obtain is not gotten in a straight run. When you feed crude into the distillating unit, that crude is going to give you principally, in this old refinery, is going to give you principally the light naphtha, then it's also going to give you the diesel, and it will give you the kerosene. But the old refinery is not designed to give you the aviation fuel. So when you get that naphtha, which we could refer to as a straight-run gasoline. When you get that gasoline, if you feed it into the car, the engine of the car is going to knock immediately. So that light naphtha that you have gotten is passed through further processes. And the processes with which you pass that naphtha through is what is called blending. So all refineries in the world carry out blending operations. But in the case of this old Port Harcourt refinery, that light naphtha is now passed through or mixed with a process, in a process with a product that we call crack C5. So crack C5 today is not produced in Port Harcourt refinery, but crack C5 is being gotten from Element Petrochemical and is blended. But the unit that is going to produce a reformate is just more or less like a crack C5. So that unit is being fixed currently. So when that unit is working, there is no need to get any other blending product from outside the Port Harcourt refinery. We are now going to mix the straight run that comes clearly from the distillating unit, which we could call the light naphtha, with the reformate that will come from the platformer unit. So when that happens, we are going to get the PMS that satisfy the octane number. Octane number is actually a number that is used in determining the quality of PMS. That's the way I could explain it to the layman. But again, we have what we call the anti-knocking effect and all that. So when that is done, we will get a product that will fit into our car, and at the end of the day, it will come up nicely. But to quickly state as well, that what Nigerians should be interested in today is that is the old Port Harcourt refinery producing kerosene? The answer is yes. Is the old Port Harcourt refinery producing diesel? The answer is yes. Is it producing PMS? The answer is yes. We